Oklahoma City, they're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Now Barea following the three-point attempt by Freak. Barea with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Barea, the pass to Parsons. Now here's Lamb. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Parsons, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Westbrook drives in, makes it off the glass.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They set the pick. Barea dishes to Powell. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Kanter. Now here's Lamb. Tight defense on him. Lets it go. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Barea following the miss by Freak. Passes it to Lamb. Off target with his 3.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Freak. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Parsons. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 6.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Mavericks trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lamb passes to Barea. Here's Marjanovic, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. Pachulia, he's checked in for Dallas. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lamb. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Adams checked in. Dishes to Clarkson. Dallas again missing. The Thunder leading by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Freak. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barea with it. Westbrook picks him up. The dish to Clarkson. The shot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 8 points for Freak. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Barea kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Parsons. To the wing on the left. And there's the feed to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Russell Westbrook is second.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. McGee a screen. Pass to Pachulia. And he overshot that one, missing. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Freak with it. For 3. No good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty and a new group. Thunder. Kevin Durant's checked in for Steven Adams. Henderson comes in for Dion Waiters. Freak's checked in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in at shooting guard. Henderson out there with Durant. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's Durant. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 26 points, and he got there with his usual way, just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Nobody near Parsons. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 6 points for Chandler Parsons. There's a screen by Kanter. Here's the 3. And it's Freak missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Henderson dishes to Freak. Buries the long-range jumper. Freak's got 14 points for the game.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Now here's Barea. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Marjanovic. Powell kicks to Parsons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain it.
51 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Freak kicks to Durant. Here's Cantor. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Barea, the pass to Powell. Here's Marjanovic. Henderson defending.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
The shot by Powell, no good. Durant. And we've reached halftime.
I'm here with Rick Carlisle, and Coach, what have you not...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Freak really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
They've got Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Chandler Parsons. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 13. And Lamb kicks to Barea. They set the pick. Feeds it to Lamb. Looking to get it going. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
The Thunder leading by 11. Westbrook dishes to Freak. No good on the triple. Dallas shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. To the left wing, here's Lamb. No good with the triple.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
There's the pick. Barea kicks to Powell. To the right side. Here's Lamb. And that one's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And that one's good. Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Clarkson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
They set the screen. Here's Freak. And it's off from three-point range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Clarkson with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Great open look there. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter. Mavericks trail by 12. Williams kicks to Pachulia. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. 4th in steals, 7th in rebounding. And they haven't concerned themselves too much with running the fast break. I mean, they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
And the first one at the line is good for the Thunder. Enes Kanter comes in for Serge Ibaka, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dion Waiters. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 11. 58 seconds left to play here in the third, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Now Williams. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And, boy, is that timely.
And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trail by 8. And here's Barea. He feeds it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Freak. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Barea. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 10. And the final period of play just about to start. The Thunder leading by 10. So for Oklahoma City right now, Kanter is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Durant in at the small forward.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
There's a screen. Inside, here's Marjanovic, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, they're trailing here, but you've got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Darren Williams. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Dallas.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Now here's Lamb, defended by Durant. Here's Marjanovic, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, Could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trail by 11. Kicks it to McGee. He dishes it to Barea. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Plenty of space. And right on target. Good.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. Freak, and the jumper falls for him. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely to the left side wing. No good from Lamb.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Freak.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Payne. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Wing shot on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Clarkson, banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Chandler Parsons in for Clarkson. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Mavericks trail by 10. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Parsons outside. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Lamb kicks to Barea. Parsons attacking. Parsons missing again. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Freak with it. Releases. Good on the jump shot. Freak's got 33.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Parsons outside. The pass to Barea. Can't hit. Some solid defense here from Freak.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this.
Whoa!
Oh, goodness.
Whew. Boy, he capped that one off with a little something extra. Switching hands on the dunk.
It seemed like he was in the air for an eternity. He knows how to get some serious hang time.
And I tell you what, it's almost as if he doesn't like being on the floor as long as he elevated on that one.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. That free throw, no good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Smith comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Durant. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. Now Freak shoots. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Parsons on the wing. There's a good screen. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Freak. And the miss. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, we often hear coaches talking about chemistry and focus.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.